Hello everyone, welcome to this week's market analysis video with me, Frankie, your market analyst at Markets For You. Today, I'll cover key data and which pairs to watch from June 24th to June 28th, 2024. As you can see, I've already shared my screen. I'm using the economic calendar from the traders room at Markets For You. I've set the dates from June 24th to June 28th, covering Monday to Friday. Just a reminder, I'm using GMT, so please adjust to your respective time zone. Now, let's go over this week's market events. On Monday, we have the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index for June from the US. On Tuesday, the day will start with the Westpac Consumer Confidence Change for June from Australia. Meanwhile, from Canada, we will have inflation rate data, which will be important for Canada's economy and its next rate decision. Additionally, from the US, we have the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index for June and the CB Consumer Confidence for June. On Wednesday, from Australia, we will have the monthly CPI indicator for May. Also, the US will report new home sales for May. Additionally, we will have retail sales data from Japan, which in some countries might be on Thursday already. On Thursday, the US will release the GDP growth rate final for Q1, along with durable goods orders for May and initial jobless claims. Meanwhile, Japan will release the unemployment rate and industrial production, which in some time zones will be on Friday morning. On Friday, the US will release the personal spending, personal income, and core PCE price index. The core PCE price index will be the main event for the US for this week. Then, we will have Canada's GDP and the US Chicago PMI to end the week. For this week, the key events to watch are the inflation data from Australia and Canada, along with the core PCE price index from the US. Now, let's move to the charts for this week. Okay, now let's move to the technical analysis. Today, I'm going to discuss two pairs that will be most affected by this week's main events. The first one is US dollar to Canadian dollar, as we have inflation data from Canada this week. I'm also going to discuss US dollar to Japanese yen, as it will be significantly affected by US and Japan economic data, such as the US core PCE price index and Japan retail sales. Okay, now let's look at the weekly chart of US dollar to Canadian dollar. You can see that the market has been moving lower over the past 2 weeks. The stochastic is moving higher, targeting the overbought area, yet the candlestick pattern still shows a strong downward move. Therefore, I expect US dollar to Canadian dollar to continue moving lower to reach the support levels. Let's switch to the daily chart. The daily chart shows that the price has been moving lower for the past few days, with the stochastic moving lower and entering the oversold area. This suggests that the price might continue to move lower towards the nearest support levels at 1.3656 and 1.3611. Resistance levels are set at 1.3730 and 1.3782. Now, let's move on to US dollar to Japanese yen. The pair has moved higher, showing that the Japanese yen is weaker, and is now reaching an all-time high. The weekly chart shows a strong bullish candle, with the stochastic targeting the overbought area, suggesting that the price will move higher. Switching to the daily chart, you can see that the candles have been bullish for the past few days, and the stochastic is strong within the overbought area. This suggests that the price might move higher and try to break the all-time high again. Our resistance levels are at 160.16 and 162.85, while the support levels are at 157.98 and 156.08. That's it for this week's technical analysis. See you in the next analysis video.